Hello guys, it's Endless here, and I'm one of the two owners of the channel, Cynics Gaming. And in today's video, also our first video, I'm gonna be making a tutorial on how to set up the Duty plugin to your Unturned server, because if you look down in the comments here, it's a lot of people struggling with this, and I also struggled with it for a long time until I basically found a way of making it work. And it was pretty complicated. I mean, I looked through the comments, some people helped, but it was still really complicated and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get right into the video then, shall we? Okay. So first of all, you need to go to this site. I have a link in the description, obviously. And what you have to do is just go to download and just download the latest version, because if you download an earlier version, it's obviously not going to work. So download it and then set it in your plugins folder and blah blah blah. This is not a tutorial on how to set up a plugin, but you just drag it in and set up this plugin as you usually do. And once you've done that, you go into your Unturned server, which is right here. Your Unturned server, and then you go into Unturned data, managed, and then Unturned servers. My first Rocket server. And now once you're here, you go into Rocket, and here's your permission file. We're gonna take a look at that in just a second. So go into plugins, Duty. You should have this if you restarted your server after you added the plugin to your plugin folder. So if you right click on this, Duty configuration, edit with Notepad++. I have a link to Notepad++ in the description. All you have to do is go into the site and press download. If you don't want the installer that you get when you click download, you can also download just the zip file or anything you prefer, but just click the download button here and it should work fine. So and yeah, I'm sick, by the way, so my voice might be a bit weird, and I struggle talking a bit, but it's alright. So in the Duty configuration files, you can change a few things if you want. Enable server announcer. I recommend you having this on, because this is basically the plugin. If you don't have this on, there's not that. I mean, it's not that helpful, the plugin, because what this does is, if you write /duty, which is the command you use in game, it will say in the chat your name is now on duty, or your name is now off duty, which shows the players that if an admin is basically abusing or not. So if you're off duty, you can't do /god or vanish. You can't even do it, because it's basically like unadminning yourself, but you can still get back to admin without going into the console or asking a friend. So, and remove admin on logout. I have this to false. I think it's default to false as well. Now what this does is that if you log out, you'll be off duty, which means you will not be admin anymore. So, and then when you log in, you basically can't do /god or anything like that until you do /duty. I have this to false because I want to be able to log in and be admin. It's not that big of a deal, really. Allow duty checker set this to true. This is just so the players can do like I actually don't know what command it is, perhaps like /check or something. I don't know. But anyways, this lets player see which admins are on duty or which admins that are off duty. So this is helpful. Message color. I think the default is not blue. I know it's not blue. I think it's red. But I set mine to blue because it's like you don't have anything else blue in your server really. So it's kind of easy to see if admin is off or on duty. So here you can just configure a few things however you like them, right? Just set this to true or set this to false. Now this computer that you're seeing me work on right now is a bit slow, but it's because it's my host computer. It's not meant to be quick, but it's quick enough to record, and I think you can get the picture. So I'm not gonna save this. Alright, so that's how you can configure it. This doesn't, but the duty command doesn't work, you might say, and this is completely pointless, and I agree. So go back to your rockets folder where you have your permissions file, as I told you to go in before. So I already have my open here, but if you right click on it, click edit with Notepad++ or edit with or open with. Now mine isn't showing, but you can also open it with Notepad. Here is Notepad. So, but I recommend using Notepad++ because it's a lot easier. Now, once you open it up, it should look probably not like this because I've already done my changes and stuff. But I'm just gonna set up a bit so it looks like yours are looking, and it should look something like this. So yours might look like this, except you might not have all these permissions. You might just have like one permission, I don't know, like this perhaps. Yours looks like, and it says for you, it says grass here, but doesn't matter. So this is how yours look. Okay. Now I'm gonna teach you how to basically make the, or it might look different for you, but something like this. Alright, doesn't matter. Now I'm gonna have a link in the description because it's actually hard to get this otherwise, and so basically the link that will lead you to this page, except it won't look like a kappa face here and stuff like that. It's just because my font is a bit messed up. I don't know why really, but just copy this. Okay, go back into your permissions folder. Now what you want to do is you see just open up everything, like everything, have nothing closed, and you can see it's groups and group. If you click like next to the group and then you press enter once, and then you press Ctrl V, and now you have two groups. So if you say you minimize this group and minimize this group, you'll have it like this. So you can just easily open one group or easily open this group. So now I've already pretty much set up this the way you want it, the duty and everything here. So the way you're gonna do it is just as I just told you, and then you can see here Steam ID 64. Delete that, and now go into Steam. Now take a friend's profile. In my case, I've chosen Sony's. He's the other owner of this channel. Just copy his profile link up here, or right click, copy paste URL. Then go to this other link in the description. This is not as complicated as it might sound, like this whole thing, but you need to do this to be able to work. And then you just go into this steamid.io and add in your friends or your ID. And if it's your ID, if you for example go into your profile here, you oh wait, yeah, sometimes you can't see this link, so just right click and copy URL. So anyways, I've done this with Sony, so just, and then you press look up and you get to this page where, like, ignore pretty much all this except this. This is his Steam ID 64, which is the ID that you need. It's the ID that Unturned uses, so you need this ID. Then go into here, and you remember we removed the little text here. Just replace it with your friend's ID number, and this will basically make him be able to do the /duty command. But once he's done it, he still won't be able to get back to admin, and because he's basically on admin, he doesn't have permission to almost anything except these 3 permissions here, but that doesn't matter. So what you need to do now is add Sony, in my case, or yourself or whoever, to a admin group. So you need to make another group, in this case an admin group. So just copy from the group here, copy this, and then go up to the group here. Let's go all the way to the left, Ctrl C, and then click here next to the group here, or basically ignore that. Just go here, just like you did the first time, press enter, and then you make a new group. So now, as you can see, you have 3 groups here. Oops, wait, oh, I messed up so bad. Wait a second. Just do Control V and then you have this. Now if you do this, you should have all three here, just like this. So now the middle one and the third one, they should be looking exactly the same. So these two are the exact same thing now. The second one here, the one for the second one, doesn't matter. It could be the third one. You can do it with uh, whatever, which one you want. And then here you need to type in admin. It's important. Now here, I'm not gonna have duty because the display name is not gonna be duty. I don't want that. Here you can basically type in whatever you want. You can type in bananas or whatever. I'm just gonna type in admin here as well. The color you can always change, doesn't matter. Now here the member, Steam ID, the ID that you add here will make them admin, but uh, the only persons who should be able to use these commands are admins anyways. So just add in the same ID here as you have here. And if you want to add more than one member, just copy this, okay? Copy, click here, press enter, and paste. And now you just change the ID here, and then you do the same thing over here, okay? Well, I'm not gonna do that because, or I could do it. It wouldn't harm. It wouldn't make any harm or whatever. My English is not on point at the moment. Anyways, right here, you need to change quite a few things. So I could just leave a just like I did with this one. I could just leave so you can copy this, but I might do that. Depends on how I'm feeling, if I feel kind or whatever, but kind of makes the tutorial pointless, doesn't it? But also, you can't just completely copy my permission file. You can copy parts of it, but if you copy the whole thing, it'll mess up the things that you want to configure yourself. So it'll mess up a lot of things. Anyways. So now here I'm just gonna use this because I honestly don't know this myself. This guy who posted it right here. So admin. So this, we already done this, as you can go here. Admin and admin. You don't need to have admin here, but I choose to have admin there. So this admin, but this admin is very important because this is basically, as it says default here, that's like when people join their default. But if since you added here, Sony will be admin. So yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. But anyways, some people might not get it if you're new, which I was like one day ago. Anyway, here, copy this and go into here. Now here it says like pretty much the same thing but different like numbers and letters and stuff. Just paste the link you copied, paste it there, and or just look at my video right now, pause it, and just write this in. Now also what you want to do is you want to do this, and then default and tutor you can see here as well. So we want to add that somewhere. Now to do this, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this, Control C. Now we can also delete it and just delete the whole page thingy there. Then enter, go one down, and then just paste it. So you basically move positions of them. I don't know if this is an important step, but this is how I made it work. So I just want you to have this as well. Anyways, now here, delete duty, default. Then go to the end here, press enter, then paste it in again, and now everything should work, guys. You have done it, or I have done it, but you have done it as well with my help. Now, if you join the server, or if Sony joins the server in my case, he'll be able to do /admin and then not /admin, my fault, /duty, and it'll say he's now off duty or he's now on duty. So now this group here is actually important no matter what because it's an admin group. You should always have this, or you don't actually have to have it, but you should always have it, and just add your admins, just like I showed you. Copy this, paste, and then just add in whatever ID you actually want to have here. So this has been all for this tutorial really. It's nothing more to show. Uh, yeah, right. Um, there's also another way of doing this. I don't know if it actually works. Because I tried this first. Not looking at his method though, because he uploaded it like 5 hours ago. But the way he's doing it is perhaps a bit simpler and stuff like that. But it's also, I don't think it's gonna work honestly. But if my method doesn't work, just try out his one. Try out his method, and it some of them should work at least. So other than that, this guy has a lot of nice tutorials like how to, like, they're simple and they're quick. How to make server port forward, how to code kits, yeah, some of these things. But yeah, so he's a nice channel, and also I'm gonna leave a link in the description to his channel, or to his video, and then I'm also gonna leave a link in the description to a video that helped me out a lot. It's right here, I think. Let's see if it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. This one helped me out a lot because configuring like kits and stuff like that, it's not super hard. So, but if you but making a new group, which I showed you in this video, that's a bit harder. Like it's not that easy, or it's actually pretty easy once you get a hang of it, but otherwise it's not easy. So this has been all for Cenix Gaming. Please check out our server. I'll leave a link in the description. Unfortunately, Sony isn't here with us today, or he's probably gonna come later on today, but I don't know how many videos we're gonna make. Uh, Now this is channel we started. We've started a few. We have like communities and stuff like that. If you go on to Unturned servers, this is the link I'm gonna leave in the description, by the way. Search Cenix, you can join our server, and we have two servers, one with shop and one without shop, basically. And they're both 24/7, and we don't have any players online, so please join the server, invite your friends, active admins, no abuse, and if we abuse, you can always see it with the duty checker, as I just showed you how it works, how you can set up it for your own server. Now, that's been all for this video. We're also gonna make other videos like tutorials and gameplays and stuff like that, so please hit the subscribe, like, share this video with all your friends that also tries making an Unturned server or whatever. And yeah, peace.